Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So tonight, well this afternoon rather, I'm actually sat at my bar. I've got a bar in the garden. Let me spin the camera around so you can actually see what I'm on about. Voila, there's the bar. Hey, isn't that good? Made out of scaffold boards and whatnot. And behind me the gazebo and the hot tub, or the hot tub's moving down to that gazebo at the bottom of the garden, where my homebrew is at the moment been transferred into. Why? Because it's bloody boiling down there, and I think that's going to be the best place for just to get them going a bit fast, especially tomorrow. That 26 degrees, they should fly. What does that say? 11 minutes. Oof. So better be quick. Today, taste the difference. English vintage cider, made by Weston and Sons. Would be, wouldn't it? Really. Best served chilled. Well, it's cool, but not chilled. So it says here, this English vintage cider combines rich, complex apple flavours with a fruity sweetness and a soft sparkle. The medium-bodied cider is made with selected traditional bittersweet apples from a single year's harvest, crafted by an independent family-run business based in rural Herefordshire, served with a pork pie or traditional ploughman's. I could just eat a pork pie. 6.8% as well. And after a day in the heat at work, it's been warm today. I've been weed killing, and you have to wear this like protective suit thing, which doesn't really do much, but anyhow, health and safety. And there we go. So yeah, so it's been boiling. So gold pour, good lacing around the edge, no head. Apple on the nose, a nice sweet aroma to the apple. And wow, it's warm today. I mean, it's like 22, 23 degrees. Actually, could do with moving that down just a little bit. Not too low. No, that's better. So yeah, the good thing about being here is the curtains are shut at the back of it. So no, I'm not being overlooked, and everyone else has got the windows shut on a hot summer day. Eh? It's a strange old world, isn't it? Eh? I mean, winter, yeah, keep your windows shut, but in the summer, oh, the sun's just beaming on me now. It's showing my bald spot. Lovely. Thank you, sun. But it might warm that a lot up down there, so that's a good thing. Oh. Nice tasting straight away. Obviously, apples, you know. It does what it says on the tin. Nice dryness to the as it's going down. And today, as I've been at work, we broke the 600 barrier. Wow. How this lockdown has helped the channel move on and get slowly a little bit bigger. Oh, and I've drank some cracking stuff over the course of the lockdown. Obviously, I'm back at work full time now. Hey, can't win them all, and I'm probably working harder than you know, normal really. But working hard's good for the mind, you know. You just got to hope that your people in charge respect and actually thank you for it. But hey, you can't win them all. So yeah, £1.75 from Sainsbury, part of their Taste the Difference range. I find with some of them sort of ranges, Taste Difference, extra special. I'll give you an example really. Tesco, we wanted some burgers. My wife's very fussy, she will not eat burgers with gristle in. So she always goes for the most high priced. Whereas I'm used to eating cheap crap, I am, so it don't bother me so much. But even now, I don't like eating the really cheap stuff. And we paid for the expensive Tesco's Finest. Got home gristle. Couldn't believe it. They didn't taste that nice at all. So to say they were called Finest, they were nowhere near decent. But hey, can't win them all, I suppose. Westons, obviously, make a lot of good ciders. More of a traditional cider maker, although they have brought the other week Mortimer's Orchard out, which is a fruit cider, and a slightly different fruit cider to your standard Copperbergs and Recorder Legs. Well worth a try. And that's at Sainsbury's as well. All around about the £2 mark. I love how it says on the front, made by a family-run company, as all good companies should be, really. The best companies are them that look after the staff. Treat your staff right. And, you know, when you need them to do extra, they'll do it. Or stay later, they'll do it. It's a real, you know, if you're right with people, they'll be right back with you. Obviously, there's always the mickey takers, but you can't win them all, I suppose. So yeah, down the bottom of the garden is my new gazebo, and that's got all the homebrew kits in. And hopefully, because it's like 30 odd. You walk in there, it's like bloody hell, it's warm, and it's like being in Spain. Yeah, hopefully they'll warm the liquid up and the yeast, and it'll start bubbling away like a muppet. Because the two ginger wines just aren't doing anything. One of them especially, it's really, on the hydrometer it's stuck in the blue, which is like the sugary start level. So it is doing something. I mean, it smells absolutely divine, that rhubarb and ginger. That's an inspirational choice for a wine. And the cost of the stuff, especially if you grow your own rhubarb, the cost wasn't that expensive at all. 5 bags of sugar for like £3 or so. About £1 for the ginger. And the rhubarb was free. If you was to buy rhubarb, it would probably cost you a couple of quid, £2-3 for it at a market store. For God's sakes, don't go to a supermarket, it costs you a fortune. And yeah, like I say, the smell, absolutely beautiful. And I fancy getting like a cider kit. Oh, here we go, 5 minutes, I need to crack on. Getting a cider kit and adding ginger to a standard apple cider kit and do like an apple and ginger cider. That'd be interesting. I think it was, which one was it? It might have been Ausker. They brought out a ginger cider the other year. Was it Brothers? I don't know, one of them. And that was a lovely ginger cider. So anyway, I need to crack on because the time's running out. Could have sworn I put, oh, it's not the time, it's the how much is on the left on the card. Very dry. Definitely a more of a dry cider. Does it say it's a dry cider? So it says here, it combines rich, complex apple flavours with a fruity sweetness and a soft sparkle. Medium bodied. I thought it was more on the dry side. It's certainly drying my mouth out. Refreshing, crisp and fruity. Like most ciders, let's be fair, 99% of ciders are crisp and refreshing. That's basically what they're supposed to be. Oh, that wind's a bit chilly. And nice strength, needed after today. Woke up stressed to high heaven, and through the day I've got better. Just chucking myself into work, trying to get the work done. I had quite a task, an amount of work to do, and even I was worried that I wouldn't do it, and I managed to do it, which says something really, that sometimes it's just good to chuck yourself in and forget about life and that. And I didn't even have my Harry Potter on. And we've got a weekend coming up. How nice is that? A lovely weekend. Hopefully warm, hopefully chilling in the garden. I've done a lot of the garden. Still got the edge at the back to do. My plants will start growing as well, so I've got seedlings and that. It's all about keeping yourself busy, isn't it? You know, I see people who retire and then they don't do anything. They sit at home. That's the worst thing you can do, sitting down, letting your body just give up. You know, moving around. I don't think I would ever be the sort of person who just sits down and does nothing. It's not for me. And one of these days, probably one of these days, I'll actually go working for myself properly. And it'd be nice to win the lottery, as we all would love to, I suppose, and win the lottery, buy a setup of tools, and then if the work comes in, fair play. If it doesn't, then if you've got the money to sit in the bank, you're not so worried. But it should be that good work always gets more work. Should be. Problem is, people don't want to pay. I find that. And also charging people. I don't like robbing people, you know. I mean, for gardening I should charge more than I do, but I'm not allowed to rob people. I don't even like to charge them. But obviously, you know, you've got to charge them at some stage. So, what are we on? 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Can't yak today. Yeah, a nice cider. Obviously gold in colour. Lacing around the edge, but it's more subtle than normal. Obviously good apple taste, and quite a lot of different apple flavours in there. I'm no apple expert trying to pick out different apples. I mean, I'm a gardener, but I couldn't pick out different flavoured apples for the life. You know, I can taste a bit of the difference between red and green, and that's being honest, you know. And I don't like, I'm not a bullshitter either, so I won't tell you lies. But the main thing is, it tastes nice. For me, it says it's medium bodied. Well, yeah, medium bodied it might be, but it's certainly on the dry side, drying my mouth out. And nice strength, that's 6.8, very nice. And I need to crack on because it's down to a minute. So, that was nice. First time drinking it, even though I've put many of these on the shelf over the years, many. And a very nice cider from Weston's and obviously Sainsbury's. I love the dryness on the mouth. It's different. It's new. I'm ready for another one there. Good strength, nice taste. Out of 5 then. Difficult. Being honest, yeah, it was okay. It was just a traditional cider for me. But it had a nice strength, and that strength is really coming through now. I can really feel it. Out of 5 then. I'm going to give it a 4.0 out of 5. Yeah, I liked it. It was nice. Well worth trying. And to be honest, you don't get a lot of bad. Oh, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Thanks for subscribing. Cheers.